Hi YouTube, I am back with another pick a card. I've been busy. I got personals after I came back and after I posted my first video back, and I also have been house sitting, so some of us did not come back from vacation, so that's why I've been house sitting, and that's a lot of work, you know. Anyways, yeah, so I've been pretty busy. So yeah, some of us wanted to enjoy paradise a little more than what I could. Anyways, let's get started. We have 5. I have red, white, orange, blue, pink. We're gonna go ahead and start with the red and see what is going on. Okay, let's see the red. Let's see what we have. We have sacrifice, the rusher, the clueless. Okay, they're in a cycle of lust. Somebody here, is this a casual thing or it started a casual thing? There's no mental connection, or maybe the differences of intelligence, meaning somebody here is maybe you're more mature mentally than they are, you know, you act more mature than what they do, or maybe vice versa, but I don't feel it. We have moving too fast. Someone here was moving too fast because we have the rusher. There's a rush of love. Look at that. Okay, so maybe somebody here was rushing things. Okay, rushing, and that's how they see or feel that maybe you were rushing things, and maybe they needed to sacrifice something, make a decision and sacrifice. What is this rush of love? Let me see. Let me try to get more here. How do they see the situation? How do they see the situation? Yeah, somebody here is holding back or wanting to control you by giving you the silent treatment as well. Ooh, I don't like that. Things have been left up in the air. That's what I'm getting. Oh yeah, see, don't have enough in common for some of you, or you both want different things, and we got it twice already. This is why I do extra cards and shuffle on camera, because it gives me the same energy. Okay, there is this, either both of you are not aligning or want different things here. Okay, they want different things, or you both are on different pages of your life. That's what it seems like. This is very specific. I already feel it. Yeah, we have spiritual though. Somebody here is probably trying to communicate telepathically, or you both had a casual connection. This is what it feels like more, that you both had like a casual connection, or you both have this intimacy together, and you both feel connected to each other, and maybe you're telepathically communicating with them, you know, like maybe you start thinking about them and they start thinking about you, you know, so something like that. You both are connected in that way. Spiritual connection. What is this? Moving too fast. Somebody here was moving too fast, and that's why they feel like they needed to control the situation. Yeah. Yeah, somebody here also left this because it started with something small, and somebody's learning how to maybe start all over in love. Is this new love? Maybe if it is new love, then this is how they're seeing it, is that they don't want to move. They want to keep things grounded, practical, start new, but not go too fast. Okay, if it's new. Now, if this is somebody from the past, this person is wanting to just, they don't want to rush things at all. Okay, what is this? No mental connection. Three of Wands. Someone was very optimistic about this, but when time kept passing by, it seems like it died out. Okay, someone here, it seems like someone's more mature than the other person. Okay, you might be more mature than them, and you're ready for somebody to really step up. So you both are in different chapters in your life. What is this? They're in a cycle of lust. Yeah, so they are giving their attention elsewhere. And if you have not been talking to them, they will be communicating, but it's only because they're very, very physically attracted to you. We have two aces. Is this new? Okay, there is still no mental connection, meaning you both are still not aligned, but it seems like they have a different thing in mind, or they did. Okay, if it's someone from the past, they had something different in mind. They were just looking for something that is casual. The Ace of Wands is very phallic. Okay, what is this? Clueless. Someone here is really clueless when it comes to relationships. They maybe not know how to be in a relationship or don't want to be. Okay, give me more. Somebody is wants to work on this and be in a relationship, but somebody here is not on that page yet, and it's them. Okay, someone here is a very hard worker. I feel like you have Virgo vibes. Some of you work very hard, or are working on your craft, working on your stability, your finances. You might not even want a relationship, but and because you're so focused on this. But I feel like this person is not there either. Like, they want that intimacy, that spark of passion again. If this is somebody from the past, if this is someone new, that's what they want right now. Okay, they could be, it almost seems like you expect them, you have a different expectation of them. Like they are the one, like they're the ones, they look good on paper and everything, but it seems like you both want different things though. What is this? The rusher. Some of you don't even think you can be in a relationship either. That's a difference. That's probably for a little bit of you, but not all of you. Okay, what is this rusher? Yeah, see, somebody here was avoiding rushing into something serious, and I feel like it was them because they were in a cycle of lust. You saw the potential, you have expectations, but this person runs away from something serious, from stepping up. Give me more of the sacrifice. Yeah, they don't know if they want to sacrifice. Yeah, they're really confused because they really don't know. They don't know if they're ready to sacrifice. Okay, there's a lot of desire, a lot of lust, a lot of attraction. Some of them have codependency issues. Okay, yeah, and someone's, I don't know who I'm picking up on. Some of you were willing to sacrifice everything for this person, but they might be a little too headstrong. Why is the control here? Meaning, you know, they are, Yeah, they are blocking this because they love their singlehood. Okay, they love their singlehood. They've been through a lot as well, so they're also very guarded. They could be listening to other people too. Other people giving them advice. What is this opposites? Yeah. Some of you, they stress you out because they do want you do know that they want something different. They want to go out, have fun, and it kind of gives you anxiety. I don't know who I'm picking up on, but it kind of gives you anxiety. See, it almost seems like you're stressing over this. You want this. What is this, spiritual? What is this, spiritual? Yeah, see, someone was very disappointed because, and really in it to win it, because you did feel this spiritual connection with them. But were you sure this wasn't just an illusion, where you thought that they were the one, where you thought that they had this potential? So yeah, somebody here became very stubborn, very set in their ways, because they are not growing up. They're not stepping up to, it seems as if you had expectations that they would. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And this person might also be giving you the silent treatment in order to control the situation, meaning, okay, I'm not gonna call, maybe I'm not gonna call or text back until like maybe 2 days from here, and then, you know, so they can drag it. Okay, so be careful with that kind of energy. That's so disrespectful. Okay, so that is what I'm getting. This is how they see it. Now, some of you, you're leveling up. Okay, you're getting over this. But I do see that this person really stressed you out. And you are not even, during this silent treatment, during all this, I feel like you're letting go and really focused on you. Okay, that's for some of you, not all of you. But I do see fire, water, earth, fire, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, air signs, Virgo. Okay, so that is what I have. That's how they see it. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, so let's see. Number 2's the white Pac-Man. Nights out. Okay, maybe there was a third party. This person was, you know, caught going out late at night or something like that, or would always cancel last minute. The wounded. Oh, this is how they see the situation. They know they hurt you. They know they hurt you. They know that they have a choice to make as well. Some of them, there was a third party, and they know that they have to make a choice. Living in the fast lane. Somebody here is always chasing the thrill, or living in the fast lane, meaning going out, doing things, wanting to go here, wanting to go there, traveling. Yeah, and they know, they see it this way. We have 2 11s here. Unsure what to do. They fear of making a mistake. Well, let's look into it and see if we get some more. How else? What else do they? How do they see this situation? How do they see this situation? How do they see this situation? Oh, too many. Oh, too many. What is going on? Someone here is curious about you. They wanna know how you've been. How do they see this situation? See, they're curious about you. at first sight. Okay, so they are thinking about the first time that you both met. Okay, they're thinking about the first time they met you. There was a strong initial attraction, instant feelings of love. This person is curious about you. They are actually thinking about taking a risk in love. They're trying. I feel like this is them for some reason. Like they're being open to this. They are stalking you. Okay. For some of you, they're trying to look you up, Google you, pass by your house, whatever. But this person is invading your privacy, or the people that they think knows you or something like that. I'm getting sneaky behavior, looks for hidden info. You know, they could be even going through your comments, stuff like that. I don't know. Looks for hidden info. That's the only thing that comes to mind. Let's see. Unsure of what to do. Give me more of this. So they are unsure of what to do here. I feel like this is all them. They're seeing you as the wounded, like they really hurt you. Okay. Yeah, see, they're not sure what to do. They're very resistant into starting all over. Okay. I don't know why. They're not sure about taking that risk. Like I said, taking that risk in love, opening up. See, I feel like they're not sure if they can even step up to the plate. You know what I mean? Like they don't know if they can actually step up and be the person that you want them to be. What is this? Living in the fast lane. Yeah, someone here loves to have fun, go out, do their own thing. So, wow. They're always chasing the thrill. And they also, I feel like somebody here wants to heal a situation or start all over in love. Some of you were dealing with the Leo or Scorpio, Aries, Pisces. Wow. So I never relate this to a choice, but to this, yes, I feel like they know there's a choice here. There's a choice to be made because we have this too. The two roses, they know they have to make a decision. It doesn't have to be you and someone else. It could be you or starting all over in love, because we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, give me more of this. Yeah, and I feel like there is some kind of blockage between you both though. Like maybe they cannot communicate, that's why they're spying on you. Wow, somebody here has ended the situation and really changed themselves, became that Empress, the Emperor. I feel like this person is seeing you as somebody that is going through so many changes, that have broken free and started a new beginning. And that's why there's this blockage here. What is this stalker? See? I feel like this person is seeing you be happy already with them. Oh, I mean, not with them. Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like this person already sees you, stalking you, seeing you, or thinking that you're already happy, independent, living a good life. They want, or if not, they want to. They want to know more, because we have curiosity. They want to know more about you, about your life. Are you really happy? We have the Wounded. Yeah, they want to talk about what they've done to you, what they did to you. See, and they want to apologize. Wow, but they're very resistant. It's very hard for them to come to you with the truth about why they hurt you or something like that. Why? Because in this in this deck, okay, I feel like the horse here, this is the way it's depicted, and this is the vibe that I get, is that the horse has a hard time getting to this. You know, in water, it's harder to walk on water, you know, through water, in water, whatever. What is this? Nights out. So I feel like it's very, very hard for them, a struggle to come to you and talk to you about what has happened. This is not someone new, okay, because this is somebody that's been stalking you for a while. What is this? Nights out. Yeah, this person goes in and out. They don't like to be tied down to a relationship. They go travel, they do their own things, they have their options open. They love that. Okay, there's always temptation around them as well, and they know that that is what hurt you as well. That's what I'm seeing here, because the wounded, they know. Let's see, what is this openness about? I have it upside down. What is this openness? So I feel like they are getting the courage to come and talk to you, but they're holding back. Why? Because they know that you will cut through them, like you would cut with your words, like you will tell them something. You either come to me with an open heart, or you tell me the truth. Okay, they see things clearly. The Queen of Swords sees things clearly, and they would have to take a risk. You would actually have to take a risk, because this person did hurt you a lot, and they know that. What is this? Curiosity. Yeah, this person wants to turn things around. They want to know what you've been up to. They want to turn things around, instead of, you know, there's been a lot of silence, a lot that they avoided, but now they want to know. They want to know what you've been up to. There's this mystery of why. Maybe you're even not wanting to talk to them, and that's what's bringing this attraction. Like, they want to know more if you're trying to avoid them. At first sight. Give me more of this at first sight. They're thinking about all this. I'm telling you, this person is keeping tabs on you. They really want to know more. They want to see if you will be up to clearing the air. But some of you are hesitant to even hear them out. You might even be holding back. You've been thinking about it as well. For some of you, you've been thinking about it and maybe wanting to talk, but you don't want to talk to them unless they give you the full truth. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. Like, you're open to it, to start all over, to heal this, but you want to make sure that they are going to do right by you. Like, they're not gonna be with their sneakiness, you know, if they're actually going to change, you know. And I feel like you're very hesitant, and they can see it, they can feel it. I feel like this person has also been thinking about the first times. See, the first time that you both met, or the first times that you both went out, there was an intense desire to know more, or they have that intense desire to know more about you. That's what I was getting here. They want to know more, what you've been up to. I feel like this person, there's been a lot of silence between you both, and they don't know how to come towards you. Wow. That is what I'm getting. Pretty specific for some of you. Okay, I do have a Pisces, Air, Earth, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Gemini again, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's see the orange. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, crush, secret admirer, or somebody doesn't want to reveal what they really feel for you. We have the ghost. Maybe somebody here that has passive behavior, or somebody that disappeared on you, ghosted you. Secret admirer, look at that, secret admirer. They're admiring you from afar. Okay, they don't want to reveal their feelings. They're not ready to reveal their feelings. Somebody here, wow, this is I forgot what it was called. And I used to I always forget what this is called. Anyways, somebody always has to remind me in the comments. But anyways, this person, this is what the hermit has in its hand with the little star. Well, this person has been reflecting a lot, or maybe isolating, being withdrawn a lot. Okay, wants to be left alone. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, they've ghosted you. For a lot of you, this person ghosted you. There was no closure there, but they are admiring you from afar. They have a crush on you. They maybe they love you, but they're not ready to act. Too shy to come forward. Why? They're not sure if you feel the same, or if you still feel the same. Too toxic for each other, and they think that they're too toxic. You both are too toxic for each other. Some of you, this person thinks that it's just too much to fix. That it's like impossible to fix already. There's too much water under the bridge. That kind of feeling. Let's see what else. How do they see the situation? How do they see the situation? Wow, they are longing for you. Okay, you have an admirer. They are admiring you from afar. Look at that idealism. Okay, love to be in love, always searching for the one. That seems like them. And there's dishonesty, which we have. This person is too afraid to come forward for some reason. Well, either they're shy, or they just prefer to stay away because maybe things didn't go well between you both, and they know that. They don't know if you feel the same way. Some of you, this is an actual secret admirer, so they're just admiring you from afar. They're a ghost to you. They're just not willing to reveal what they feel for you or how they see you in their eyes. They see you in a very good light, that's for sure. But let's see, give me more of this. Too toxic to fix, for each other. Maybe they think they're too toxic for you or something like that. If this is someone new, of course. Yeah, they look at that. The lantern thingy, whatever it's called, it's here. They're isolated. They feel like they have a lack of faith, lack of hope, lack mentality here. Okay, they think this is not gonna work between you two. Very withdrawn, isolated person. They're a loner. Okay, maybe something here ended between you both. Okay, but they're not sure if you feel the same. Yeah, they would like to manifest something here. They would like to see, or yep, I'm telling you, manifest. They're trying to see. This person is trying to manifest you back in. They're trying to have patience before making their move. Is this someone? I feel there's two storylines here, so just get what resonates, because it seems like it's a new cycle or it's a new person. Okay, and we have dishonesty. Okay, don't reveal their true feelings. That's what it says down here. And then we have not ready to reveal their true feelings. Loves you but not ready to act. See, it's here 3 times. That's why I shuffle on camera, so you can see that the vibe is the same. That's a strong message for someone. What is this? Want to be left alone. Yeah, they're very hesitant about starting all over, but they're gonna make that jump. Okay, they're going to want to reignite the passion between you both, or they're going to spark up something with you. Okay, because that's what they're hopeful for. And I said this is the Hermit has a star in here. This is the star, and it's clarifying the Hermit's lantern thingy, whatever it's called. So they're very hopeful for this. What is a secret admirer? Yeah, this person, if they come to you, this is someone from the past. They want to revive something from the revive something you thought was probably dead already, but they want to reach out. They are not sure if you're gonna give them the time of day. I'm getting, wow, this person is emotionally unstable too. They approach situations, or they want to approach the situation calmly, kind of feel you out. What is this ghost? Yeah, they want to, it's gonna turn around, okay, when you least expect it. Why is the Seven of Cups here? They're very confused right now. They might even be waiting for you, or very confused as to why you're not making a move for some of you. Or they're just looking, maybe they had other expectations too. Or maybe they were also trying to keep their options open, but things are going to turn around with the Wheel of Fortune here. What is this crush? Yeah, they see you as the one. Okay, the Empress, the Emperor is the one for me. They see you as the one. You have it all. Okay? You have the stability, the abundance. You have that. You bring a lot to the table, and they admire you. They admire the way that you're always there for your people, whoever you care for. You're very caring. You're very nurturing. You're very loving, very stable. You probably make good money as well, and they love that about you too. What is this longing? Yep, longing for a new beginning in love. What is this idealism? So this person has gone through so much, okay, that that's why they don't know if they can come forward. They're trying to get over whatever has happened in the past, okay, because this person is always searching for the one. They're always, you know, getting attention from, wanting to get attention from others, or just looking or loving the attention. I feel like this person has gone through a lot of obstacles in love. Okay, they actually have a vision of how their love life is supposed to be, or how, yeah, something like that, how the ideal love supposed to be, something like that. But that's what gets them hurt. I don't know, this person has gone through a lot of hurt themselves. What is this dishonesty? That's why they're scared as to come forward for some of them. Again, Scorpio energy. This one keeps coming out as well. This one already came out, the King of Cups. They might be going through a transformation, you know, also changing the way that they're thinking, changing the way that they also carry themselves, getting their confidence back. This person has love, and they're not ready to reveal those true feelings for you yet. Yeah, it could be a fire sign. They're trying to escape these feelings because they don't know how to express them. They're emotionally unstable, so they act out, I'm getting. They don't know how to respond to what they really feel. They're being dishonest with themselves as well. because we have the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords. It's like they're trying to run away from their own feelings. They're not being expressive of their own feelings. So they act out like they don't know how to stay in one place, or they rather not even confront those feelings. Yeah, that is what I'm getting. Okay, so they're longing for a new beginning in love. I see that it's with you because you're like their ideal person here. Anyways, that is what I have. I do see Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Water, Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Virgo, Earth. I see all signs. I just named a few. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, number 4's the blue. Okay, so we have walking away, leaving someone behind, or ending a love triangle for some of you, or somebody here is tired of the emotional mess. Some of you have walked away. It's not them, because this is how they see it. The criminal, the sweetheart. Oh, what? I have never heard this one. I've never seen this one yet. I haven't seen this one yet, but we have this person have jobs that are too crazy or too risky. Maybe they're scam or con artist, something like that. Or this is like a bad boy, bad girl. Is that what you say? Bad girl? I don't know. That type of person. Then when we have the sweetheart, which I feel like this is how they see it, is that maybe you're very generous, very kind, very different from who they are. They're like that. They have like a bad track record, or maybe they even have a record, hopefully not, but very loving and forgiving. This is how they're seeing you. This person is actually looking at her. It's not gender specific, but that's what I'm getting very strongly. Okay, you want things your way, they want their way too, or they fear losing their freedom. So they're also, they're scared of losing their freedom. They want the upper hand, or they want to keep their power in this. Like, they want the upper hand. They prefer to observe silently, or they fear of expressing what they really feel. Okay, what else? How does this person see this? Their person see the situation for group blue. So somebody here, they see you as, okay, don't kill the messenger, okay? But this person sees you as always wanting things your way, or like your expectations has to be met. I'm feeling that very strongly. Like, they blame you because they want their expectations, you want your expectations met, but for some of you, it's probably the other way around. They expect you to give in, or expect you to fold and stuff like that. But I feel like it's them also. Okay, valuing their differences. They do see you as somebody that is very generous, very loving, very kind-hearted, forgiving. You accept them for the good and bad. You accept them, loving them fully. But at the same time, they do see you as somebody that is coming off a little too much for them, like you're settling for less. That's how they're seeing you. Yeah, we have self-worth here, but it seems like you're settling for less, and they know that. They see that because they are so different from you. It seems like This is very specific. You can see the differences between you both. You can see it here. So it's not gonna resonate for everyone. This is straight to the point. Give me more. Why are they silently observing? Some of you, they're probably observing you having fun. They fear expressing what they really want, but so they probably are gonna message you, or they message you to have fun, okay? But they want to keep it fun, loving, lighthearted, okay? They don't want anything serious, that's for sure. The Three of Cups with the Page of Wands is nothing serious, okay? But they just want to have fun, observe you, see what is up. What is this trying to keep? If you walked away from this, this is the way that they see it, then this is the way they see it. They prefer to just have fun and not express what they really want. Trying to keep their power. They're trying to keep their power here. The upper hand. Yeah, this is them. If this is someone new, they're trying to just observe you. They are not going to give in. There is a decision for them to make here, but they're thinking a lot more logically instead of with their heart, okay? And the reason I feel like this is them is because they're carrying a wand, and this is the Page of Wands. It seems like they want to make a decision here. They're going to make a decision, you know, and to start new in love, or to start all over for some of you. But they don't want to lose that power. I don't know what that means. Like, they want to have power over this. Like, they don't want to lose their freedom. They want to set their own ways of how this relationship is going to work, or how this relationship is going. Sorry guys, I had a text message. You probably hear my text message. Anyways, ringtone. Anyways, let's get started. Everybody's just going out of town, and I'm being asked left and right, and I'm here house sitting. Anyways, you want things your way. Let's see. They fear losing their freedom. Let's see. Yeah, they fear losing their freedom. But yeah, it almost seems like there's a mess here. Like, you want your things your way, but there is this, okay, we'll have fun, we'll be together, but then bang, somebody gets hurt. It's a mess. It's a mess on their part, on their end. Like, they make a mess out of things when things can be easier. You know, like, I feel like they feel like their life is a mess, and you bring stability, security. You bring some sense of stability into their life. What is this, sweetheart? But some of you, okay, some of you started this as something casual as well. You might resonate with number ones. Some of you started with casual, and then they wanted to start a relationship with you, and then it ended up with someone not giving up their freedom and ended up in heartache. Okay, but they do see you as someone that is very generous, very loving. You accept them fully for who they are, but you ended up walking away. It was just too much for you. Yeah, and now they're very resistant to even come and follow you. You walked away to have a new beginning, even though it was very hard for you. What is this criminal about? Of course, they probably don't have a stable life or job, or maybe they do have a record. Yeah, They hold back a lot. They've gone through their own stuff too, and they're trying to, you know, they're trying to learn from their mistakes. Okay, somebody here was careless with you and was draining you as well of your good heart. You know, they were taking you for granted. But this person knows that they've been through a lot, that you both do not even match. Like maybe you bring a lot more to the table than what they do. What is this walking away? They see this. Okay, this is how they see the situation. Okay, there was just too much of the responsibilities that you were taking on. It was draining you emotionally. And someone did walk away and close this up. Somebody also here had too many bills, collections. I'm getting too many bills, trying to save money, too many responsibilities. They had to walk away, or you had to walk away, because they were just draining you emotionally. You were doing it all to keep it together, working. You were holding on to this burden. And finally, somebody just let go of it. It stopped. What is this conditional? Yeah, somebody here, they know that if they come back around, they would have to change. And they want to change, but they don't know how. They know that you have expectations of them as well. What is this? Acceptance. It seems like you broke free from this. Like you learned from this. Now there's going to be a decision to be made on your part. Okay, like you accepted this ending, and now if they come back around, you're going to be two minds of this, because you don't want to be in that crossroads anymore. You don't want to feel rejected. You don't want to deal with this. You felt rejected. You felt like you gave it all, and you didn't even know if you can even close this out with them or end it with them. It seems like you did, though. What is this? Self-worth. And you started working on yourself, on your self-worth. Yep. And it was very difficult for you to start. It was almost like you were forced into this. Like you were, like they were a big instrument in your life to force you, not force you, but push you into this new level where you're reaching this abundance, where you're reaching this confidence, this glow up. They had a lot to do with, it started out with doing, you know, leaving the situation, walking away, just to maybe even make them learn a lesson, or wanting them to maybe come back around and apologize. But during that, you started working on yourself. I feel like you're starting to work on yourself, and you're going through a glow up, and that's what they're seeing. But I feel like this is what needed to happen in order for you to, that's just a side note. I don't even feel like this is what they see, but they're thinking that you're going through a glow up, you're breaking free, but they're actually in their thoughts about you. They're reflecting on how everything unfolded. They're in their thoughts about where they're going to be a year from now. They can't keep doing this to themselves. They can't keep going through all these trials and not learning anything from it. And they have to also grow. They have to grow up. They're actually thinking about this. Where am I going to be a year from now? Where are they going to be a year from now? It seems like they're working on themselves. They're not going to settle for less anymore. But I feel like this person was a big instrument in your life in order to go through this glow up and really learn about your self-worth, your self-esteem, and not settle for less. I feel like you went through that. Anyways, if you're not there yet, that's what might happen. what might end up happening. Some of you are just playing a mind game here and making them think that you are working on yourself. You don't want nothing to do with them, but you're in the middle of letting it go and walking away. But they think that you're already there. We do have a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Aries, Pisces, water. We have Libra, water, fire, Aries. We have all signs. I just named a few. I hope that felt like it resonated. Let's keep going. Pink. What do we have for pink? Ghosting. We just had that for the last pile, I think. Was it the last pile? Oh no, number 3 is, I think. Avoiding confrontation, maybe avoiding a hopeful romantic. Emotionally immature. They're thinking of you as very humorous or very bright and funny, or your humor is important to them, or they don't like to take life serious. Let me see. I'll look more into it because I'm getting 2 different vibes here. Somebody that's hopeful, hopeful romantic. Yeah. Or this person is playing the field until they find the one. They're very emotionally immature, that's for sure. That's for a lot of you. That I feel that a lot of you are there. It's hard to read you. Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So this is how they're seeing you. It's hard to read you, or maybe they feel that you're playing hard to get, or that you're turning your back on them, trying to control timing. No real urgency. So it seems as if they see this situation as you not even having an urgency to communicate or to get anything off the ground, or they're the ones that are trying to control the timing here. But let's see. I feel like you don't have an urgency. It's stagnant. That's what I feel from both sides, and that's what they see. That it's stagnant. What is this? No real urgency. Yeah, you. I feel like this is you. Like maybe you were taken for granted. Yeah. Lack of care or effort. Like, you know what? This is done. I'm done. The tower hit. I woke up. That kind of thing. This is how they're seeing you. Oh, I don't know why I started this one differently. Let's see. How are they seeing the situation? Give me more on how they're seeing the situation. They're curious about you. Okay, they want to know more about you. They're curious, they're longing for you, missing you very much, wanting to reconcile. They're thinking about the future. Okay, but I don't know what's going on here with the ghosting. It's like there's no, and then someone's turning their back here. There's no urgency. It's stagnant. Something fell through. Somebody's thinking a lot about the future, okay, with you. What is this trying to control timing? I feel like this person is trying to control timing, meaning they're putting their attention elsewhere. They're trying to get over some kind of obstacles themselves. There's things that are interfering here, and they're trying to get over that. They're trying to keep themselves occupied as well with that, trying to fix their life maybe for some of them, or people around them that is causing some kind of obstacle. What is this? It's hard to read. Or they're trying to get over this because it was very complicated between you both. Give me more of this. It's hard to read you. So if they go on social media or they try to find out about you, it's hard to know where you're at, where your head is at. And that's why they're curious about you. They want to know more of what's going on. They want to ask you questions of how you feel. If you left or if they ghosted you, they're actually thinking about this. And you're the first pile that got the Two of Cups. They're thinking about how strong of a connection you both had. There was actually love there. What is this? The humorous. I feel like they're also thinking about how funny you were, or how bright you were, how happy they were with the sun here. Like they felt this inner child come out, I feel. Yeah, they felt like, I don't know, like their life was turning around with you. They're still very hopeful. Wow, we have 3 major arcanas here. They really do see you in a good light. They feel that you both are meant to be. Now I feel like they're the ones that are hopeful, romantic. They actually see you in their future. What is this? Hopeful, romantic. Give me more on this hopeful, romantic. So there is a blockage here though. They struggle with reconciling with you, or making this happen, or meeting you halfway. Why? Why do they struggle? They could be emotionally immature. Yeah, see, they're very confused as to how to make this work. They don't know what they feel. They could be holding back or getting the courage. Yeah, they're holding back. They're holding back. They feel stuck. They're trying to get the courage to come towards you, but they don't know how. They're emotionally confused, emotionally immature. They don't know how to express themselves. It could be any of that. Interesting. What is this? Curiosity. They're curious to see if you want to revive this again, because you're their emotional fulfillment. They want to be happy again. They want to find that emotional fulfillment again. They're curious to see if you'll be up for it, because they've been longing for this a lot. They actually see a future with you. This person is longing so much that they are prepared to come towards you, but again, they hold themselves back, or there is a blockage there that they feel that they're daydreaming about you, daydreaming, reconciling. That's what I'm getting here, about reconciling, about making this happen. I feel like they know that they would have to come and give you truth, give you clarity, so you both can move forward, make things happen, take charge. They know that. They're actually thinking about the future with you. Yep. 4 of Wands. They feel like it'll be too much of responsibility, but I feel like they feel like a mess if you're not there. They could be living a more comfortable life with you, and it wouldn't be such a burden. They're emotionally burdened. The Moon with the 10 of Wands, it's like emotions. Something here is sitting on them, this weight sitting on them emotionally, wanting to reconcile. See? New beginning in love. This person is, this is straight to the point. Why is a tower here? Give me more of this tower. It seems as if for you this ended and you started a new life, or just took a risk and went different direction. Now they want to take a risk and clear the air with you, but you might be a bit resistant to it. Yeah, they can't let go. There was a lot of toxicity between you both as well, or a lot of heartache, a lot of codependency issues, a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of lust, attraction, something here. Or maybe there was a third party, someone ghosted, didn't give you closure, but now they're daydreaming about reconciling with you. They're the hopeful romantic here. They love the good times with you. They're always thinking about the good times with you. They really do have a special connection, and they do think about this. They actually have been thinking about, they're trying to read you, meaning they want to see if you also feel this way for them. Wow. That is what I have for this pile. Very straight to the point and very specific, because yeah, this could be somebody even younger than you. It doesn't have to be, though. I didn't get that, but I do feel like this person daydreams about you, how happy they were with you. Wow, this didn't really give me a lot about your situation, but I feel it gave me more of their energy right now, what they see in the future. It's like they don't see how the situation is with you. They see the future with you and trying to get over whatever complicated situation they had with you. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so it didn't give me much of how they see your situation right now. It did, but it more of the future, what they want. Very different pile than the rest. Anyways, that is different vibe than the rest. Okay, that is what I have. Thank you so much. I do have all signs here. I do see a Leo, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces again, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer. Okay, I see all signs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back later. Take care of you. Bye.